My name is Amika Simonetti, and this is part 3 of a 4-part series in which I share my design process, including sketching, tech packs, commenting on prototype samples, and then the final production samples. And part 3 of this series, the concept is novelty 2-piece sets that combine sexy, sporty, and feminine elements. The first design is a satin cami and boxer short set. The shorts have a tulip hem that splits, probably seen this in a running short, and underneath the split is a lining short in a knit fabric. This way you're not revealing what you're not supposed to be revealing. And then there's encased elastic around the rest of the waistband. For the cami top, I did a seaming under the bust and then a seaming at the princess seams. And this helps provide shaping so that it's not flat, so that it actually should mold and shape around the bust. And I added a smocking panel at the back, and this helps the fit to be tight while still feeling comfortable because it has stretch. The straps are adjustable, which is always a nice feature because everyone's measurement from shoulder to bust is different, so it's nice to have that option of being able to adjust the straps. The prototype looks pretty good. My main call out is to scoop out the neckline for a more flattering fit. The corset has some interesting details. There's interior boning to give it that nice sucked in corset-like fit, and there's also mesh panels at the top area. And for the skirt, it's an asymmetrical design with a side pocket and ruching inserted into the seam. When I first saw the prototype, I was a little scared. But I knew that with enough work, we'd be able to get the design to where it needed to be. So as you can see, I drew over the initial prototype to show how I wanted the pleats to drape. And ultimately, I feel that we were able to get this piece closer to what I had dreamed up in my mind. This fabric has a little bit of stretch. It's a crepe, which has mechanical stretch. So it's really comfortable, and also this fabric drapes really nicely. It took me a while to figure out what the right construction was for finishing the edge of the neckline. I didn't want it to look sloppy. Ultimately, having a self-bias binding finish around the neck and the armholes looked the best. The great thing about this set is that it can be worn together and it has like kind of a dressy vibe, but if you wear each piece separately, you can easily like take it down a notch and wear it casually. And I love the versatility of that, like having a set that you can style in many different ways and get a lot of uses out of. The next style is a vegan leather smocked set, and there's a lot of details on this piece. There's like ruching and ruffles and eyelet trim, pleats, tie detail throughout like the tech packing and sampling process. I actually decided to remove the like eyelet scalloped detail. Just felt like it was one detail too many, and the design was interesting enough to stand on its own without this detail. Looking at the prototype, there's a couple of things that I did to get this in the right place. One of those things was like to drop the neckline or to reduce the height of the bust panel, and I also increased the height of the smocked panel because it was like just a little bit too short, just looking like it wasn't fitting in the right places. And then I also took out like whatever ruffle was at the neckline, didn't feel that was executing, and I just kept it to be a ruffle sleeve. Much more simple. And I feel we were able to get this piece to where it needed to be. Really happy with the final sample. The vegan leather is like pretty soft. It's a really pretty taupey color. You just have to be ready to commit because this is definitely like a novelty type piece, and you'll definitely stand out, which is a good thing if that's what you want. If you liked any of these pieces, I'll add a link to the video description. And if you like this type of content and this series, subscribe to my channel and you'll get an update when I post the last and final part 4 of this series. My name is Amiko Simonetti, and thanks for watching.